I have a flashing pixel left, so this is probably... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot! Why? Why did Harry have a nuke in his trousers? So, as per the video title, this is not going to be a conveyor belt of weird games I've never played before. Quite the opposite, actually. These are the games I've played entirely way too much of back when I was wearing short pants. But of course, instead of the usual heavy hitters that we're all familiar with, you know, your Marios, your Chronos, your Zeldas, or even your Wild Gunses, I thought it would be a bit more interesting to delve into the, slightly more obscure stuff that might not have all been considered classic, and in one or two cases, not good at all. My nanny's gaming experience was dominated by the rental store, which is how I experienced almost all of these, as I could rarely afford to buy brand new games, so I would just re-rent some whenever I was low on choice, but I nevertheless still have some very fond memories of. So I humbly present to you some of my low-key favorite Super Nintendo games. Alright, first up we are playing, of course, the seminal Blackthorn. Blizzard's greatest game. I don't think they really made anything of any significance after Blackthorn. People might need to correct me that in the comments. I'm pretty sure they didn't. This follows, of course, Blackthorn, Kyle Blackthorn. You can see by his edgy portrait there. So yeah, this is absolutely one of my favorites on the Super Nintendo. It came out on the Genesis, I think, maybe? Can't remember now. It definitely came out on the 32X for whatever that's worth. It's not. It looks pretty bad on the 32X in all honesty. And there was a GBA port as well, which is crazy to me to think of. Sarlacc, is that really the best name? That's already taken. Deep in the heart of Tool. Tool. Look at this guy, look at this generic monster man. It's unclear what he even is. Yeah, line? Low? Alright. What is your bidding, sire? Is meat back on the menu? King Valros makes his last stand tonight at Stonefist, where they're exceptionally good at fisting. Order a full attack and leave no survivors. Or like just one. Also, bring me that Lightstone. Really need the Lightstone. I have pointed that away. Go, please. This was a very atmospheric cutscene for the time for 16-bit. You know, I think it does a good job at hinting at scale. Here is a great example of that. South of the Borderlands, you want to be as away from Borderlands as you can. Farewell, my son. Yeah, take this shite away. I don't want him. Oh, there, sir. I love there's demons right at the door. So, I remember that day well. My father's last words forever echoing in my mind. Kyle, my son. Damn it, Kyle. You must take the Lightstone and hide among the Earthlings. Guard it with your life. For it shall fall into Sarlacc's evil hands, all will be lost. With time you will grow strong, and someday you will return to Tull to fulfill your destiny. You need to bang out the roids, my son. That was 20 years ago. So a kid with absolute no understanding of Earth, has no money, nothing, literally no skills, gets sent to Earth. Yeah, you would be doing that. And this mysterious light blasts him away, teleports him back to Tool. And then the game begins, of course. So yeah, if you've never seen this game before, look at it. Oh, look how cool I am. I'm Kyle Blackthorn. I have a shotgun and I wear jeans. Got these cool combat boots, neat little booties. And essentially plays like Prince of Persia with a shotgun, which is awesome when you think about it. It's got me homies. I'm rolling for my homies. Save yourself while there's still time. There's lots of time. Tons of time. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Could it be? Are you the chosen one? Literally, the first guy you see, you're like, are you the chosen one? Do you say that to everyone that shows up? I love that band. Great band. I love how this guy's right next to bombs, and he could kick out his feet and reach them. What is the buttons for this? Let's back it up, back it up. Bam! So yeah, it's kind of funny that your life bar is on that. Oh shit, see, hide in the darkness like that. Wait for him to shoot. Oh! Whoops. It's fine, it worked out. It worked out. Sorry, getting my button presses together. Has been a little while. This is like the first game I streamed, I think, or one of the first, if I recall, way back in the day. I'm always glad to go back to it. Yeah, I never owned this, but I would rent it constantly. Something you're going to see throughout this video, the games I'm playing, all these are basically games I all rented multiple times. Wow! That guy didn't even blink! All that metal shrapnel went around his head. Free at last! Take this potion, brother. Thank you, friend. You got this potion. I'm rolling for joy. Rolling for victory. Like, I let him out, so he's happy. He gave me the one health potion. So I'm glad for that. Doing well, doing well. Oh, this guy's always a problem. He just kind of wanders about, but he just goes really slowly. You just want him to get on either side of you so you can drop down and whack him. Sack him, whack him. Just get over there. Ugh, I can't follow him because I'll fall on his little spiked helmet. There you go. Ugh. So yeah, these are just all proto-orcs from like Warcraft. Like basically, Warcraft ripped off this game, you see. Oh, the backward shot. I forgot all about it. I'm gonna need it to style on these green skins. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I forget to use that jump just to cross gaps and such, because it's a good jump. Do I have one more bomb? Yeah, I do. Dun, 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 dun. We should get a password up here. That's how this game works. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? To escape bombs, it is better to avoid them than to be nimble. What does that mean? That's the same thing. It is best to avoid bombs, not to run away from them. Laughing at me. They're all laughing at me. They're all gonna laugh at me. It is best to avoid them than to be nimble. Like, was that a riddle? Does everyone speak in riddles in this universe? I think. Maybe. Uh-oh. Could I shoot him from that distance? It is a shotgun. I'm just talking about, like, collision. Hitboxes and such. Please turn your back, sir. I think that's good enough. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ugh. Yeah. You gotta wait it out. The fights don't get much more different than that. Ooh, hello. Some waterfalls have passages behind them. Don't go chasing them, though, whatever you do. That's a fool's game to go. You don't wanna. It does come up. That's an actual hint, though. Again, for those that have never had the pleasure of Blackthorn. Why Kyle Blackthorn? Jesus, I forgot about this. We need to go a completely different route and bomb the floor of those generators so we can clear this level. Why Kyle Blackthorn was never added to Heroes, what was it called? The Blizzard game that nobody plays. Oh, that covers several. But Heroes of the Storm, that was it. That was garbage. Every time they announced a new hero for Heroes of the Storm, I was like, let me, like, fucking wake me up when it's Kyle Blackthorn. They never did it. Because they're cowards. That being said, I would not want modern Blizzard to make Blackthorn. Stay away from my franchise. Alright, I hate this asshole up here. I have to wait for him to move so I can throw this bomb at him. Duh. Ugh. Alright, we'll take the potion. I need it. Give me this. Thank you. Thank you. What you got? Power to the Androthi. Take this bomb. Thank you, friend. So, yeah, I'm up on bombs now. So, you guys are free. You don't have to work in these mines. No? Alright, just continue doing what you're doing. There you go. So, yeah, the waterfall thing, we have to remember that. Trying to remember the route we're going to need to take. It's like a spot that doesn't look like you can do anything. Doesn't look like you can progress any further beyond that. I think it's like a shaft, something like that. Shut my mouth. It's up here. And there's never any merch of Kyle Blackthorne, nothing. I just forgot him. And Blizzard owns it. I guess Microsoft owns it now. Ugh. A fate worse than death. Blow out this generator with the bomb. Thank you. The skeleton has nothing to say, which is a shame. And to be fair, there's too many loudmouth skeletons around anyway. We don't need any more. Oh, yeah, it's right here, actually. What you got? What you got? The laser fields keep us trapped. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't know why they hoisted that one skeleton. Oh, geez. What was the situation here? I slipped something into his rations. He's out cold. Well, we should probably kill him. Alright, well, you do you, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, red orcs 2 shots, green orcs 1, and that weird blue guy I killed earlier. I think you can't even kill him with the shotgun. I think it's like only bombs. He only responds well to bombs. Yeah. Oh shit. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Watch, watch, watch. Shoot. Oh, damn, missed! Because it's a slower shot, so... Ah, got him. See how cool? Everyone now knows how cool I am. And by extension, how cool Kyle Blackthorne is. One of the main reasons why I gravitated so much to this game is that I could tell, even with my youngin' brain back then, that the box art was designed by, illustrated by Jim Lee of like X-Men and God, what's his lame X-Men ripoff group? Wildcats, the one and only. Yeah, so I could just tell that's his art. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Jim Lee did the box art. Like, that's literally, the box art is what caused me to like want to play the game. So big ups Jim Lee, I guess. All right, level 3. Level 2? I don't know. This is fine. No, yeah, level 3. Some waterfalls, some passages. Yeah, I know about the waterfalls. Ah! Fuck, I forgot about this. No! No! Can I not kill these? I forgot about this. I guess I'm just gonna have to Fred Durst it. Hold on a second. Yep. John Otto, take it to the Matthews fridge. So yeah, the game like just has more challenging levels as you go on. You don't like get drastically different things or moves. You just get new items that just trigger environmental things. Oh shit. Whoa. And the environments like change up. Obviously, you go to like this treetop village, and then like into Sarlacc's the pit. Well, not Sarlacc's pit. Is Kingdom, whatever. Anything down here? Let's check real quickly. Oh, no, there's not. But it's still really good. Like, as you can see, it's a slow-paced game, obviously. Oh! I better go into the waterfall. Nobody saw that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Jim on the other side of the waterfall. That's crazy. I didn't see where he went. Free last, take this potion. Thanks! Have you seen my best friend Jim? He was on the other side of this waterfall. No! I haven't seen him. No! Yeah! Ooh, no, I'm not gonna. Let's try it. Oh! No! Well, at least Jim got revenge on me. Jesus. Well, that's a nice sample size of Blackthorn. There's plenty of other games, nostalgic-ass games on the Super Nintendo I want to get to. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Lots more action set to go, so let's keep on rolling. Here it comes. Oh, so good. You can feel all the good vibes. The good 90s vibes coming from that. And also, tons of great 90s vibes coming from the good old biker mice from Saturn. So, this is probably, one of absolutely my favorite underrated games on the SNES.
Let's rock and ride!
Yeah, that's so cool. Why was that voice clip so... All right, I'm getting too excited. Throttle, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. Moto, he does like this weird bionic crash, like... Okay, nobody is faster than me. His speed is the lowest. What the shit, Vinny? Limburger, don't really care for him. He's probably the weakest part of Biker Mice. Greasy Pete, I guess he's a jobber. And of course your Baxter Stockman. Not a huge cast, but I'm gonna stick with Throttle because he wears the glasses. Yeah, he has a cool pierced mouse ear. So I love that about him. Chapter 1, Peace. There's never peace in the world of Biker Mice from Mars. It's always constant warfare. It's just a lot of back and forth. Oh yeah, there's a shop.
I am a capitalist.
The girl, Greasy Susie or whatever. I forget her name. The Last Chance owner. Garage. Greasy Susie. I can afford absolutely nothing, so that's great. Yeah, good luck. I'm gonna need it. It has been quite a few years since I've played this. Square Town. I wonder why it's called that. It's odd. Helmets on! Look at this pixel art. Bro, are you kidding me? It's like in the vein of like rock and roll racing, I guess, because it's like isometric. And there's all these little tricks to the gameplay as far as I remember. Touching on like unpaved road like that slows you down, so you want to try to do a wheelie. You can like... Oh, fuck! You can kind of like angle the nose of your bike downwards as well. I'm not sure what that really does. I think it just slams you onto the ground a bit further, or a bit faster, I should say. Look at Vinny be the slowest. Look at him be the slowest. How's it going that fast? Tornado shot. Sorry, my brothers. You're in my way. Yeah, so every character has like a different special move, and they get 3 per lap, I believe. And some are better than others. You also have 3 pips of like armor, essentially, and then your bike gets, your vehicle, whatever, gets destroyed, and then like that's a huge waste of time. Oh shit. So yeah, I just got 1 pip taken away. I'm not doing well. Yeah, like your bike gets destroyed and it like recombobulates and you're back on the track, but it's like a good long while. It's basically Lakitu picking you up in like Mario Kart or something. But yeah, this in particular, I was super into Biker Mice at the time, 94. I was getting kind of a little bored of Ninja Turtles, and Biker Mice came at the right time. Oh shit. And when I saw this game, oh my god. The Poindexter guy was right. He did turn me into a mutant. Yeah, no! Who got ahead of me? It's fine. Yeah, so when I saw this in the rental store, I'd rent it all the time. It just, the pixel art and the Konami music of this time period, 93, 94, mwah, like on par, if not slightly better than Capcom's. Mid-Sea Island, this is a fun one actually. Water, desert, tropical sort of shit going on. There wasn't that much in the previous stage, but here if you go into the deep blue water on the side, you can see dolphins swimming in, which is a nice detail. But if you go into the deep blue water, I think that's like a hazard. Like, why is Limburger like spinning around looking at us? That's fucking... No! Spinning around looking at us, I mean, like, I know he's evil, but like, that's a boss-ass move. Like, just the emotional damage of seeing that happen is not great. But yeah, only six bikers though. I do think that's like a little low. But then again, I'm trying to think of other biker mice. Shit, literally. I'm trying to think of other biker mice characters, and I'm kind of drawing a blank. I want to say there was another bad guy that wasn't used as much. Ah, shit. Oh! I hate the characters that drop stuff behind you. It's not fair. Ah! No! Yeah, that's it for me. That's me losing all my pips, which is not great. But to take turns is really satisfying in this. You hold the left or right shoulder buttons on the SNES pad, and it just lets you take the corners much tighter. And you do get, if you do it like in a certain way, you get like a little mini boost. So, you know, very much ahead of its time. And Mario Kart wouldn't do that until what? The N64. This is 94. So again, biker mice innovating while Mario just, you know, kind of does nothing, just remains stagnant forever. And I was surprised when I looked this up. I was like, oh, this must have been on the Genesis too, because it was a licensed title. Nope. Just kind of crazy to me. It's a well-known billion-dollar valued property. I don't know why it wouldn't. So this is nice, because I have a nice comfortable lead. I can't wait for me to screw it up huge style in the last lap, because that's usually how it goes with me in racing games, especially when untold people are watching. Untold. Maybe even 5% of them women. So if they don't see me perform well, if Crime Tina hears that I did not perform well in the biker mice video today, ooh, she's gonna let me have it. She's like, dude, that's a dumb cartoon you like. How did you screw that up? I'm like, shut up, it's hard. And the music get pumps up. Konami games are so good at doing that. We're gonna be playing another Konami game that's very, very different from this a little later on, and that has excellent music as well. And they always do a good job of ramping up the tempo, and like the last Tournament Fighters does that too. By the way, you might think I'd be talking about Tournament Fighters, but no, I've talked about and played Tournament Fighters on both my channels enough. I think people are sick of me. I've done like three Tournament Fighters videos, so I just want to spread the love to some other Konami goats. Da-na-na. Even this font is very nostalgic to me. I think it was used in like Dracula X as well. So maybe we can afford something. Yeah, Greasy Susie, what you got? Steel plate. I think this gives you an extra bit of armor, so you can take one more hit, which, as you can see, I took quite a few. Before. The maze? That's not a maze! How is that a maze? It's a square. Helmet's on, he says as he proceeds not to put on a helmet. Kids, do not listen to the biker mice for safety tips. They have no idea what they're doing. But this being the spooky sewer, I forget what the traps are here. Oh shit, now I remember. I think it's just that though. Just those fire pits. God, I'm trying to remember how many tracks are even in this game. And you know what this really reminds me of playing this again? It reminds me of another racing game. The Power Rangers one. Power Rangers like Battle Racing. I forget its exact name. Battle Racers. I think that one was pretty good too. I don't have that in the lineup of the games we'll be playing, but maybe next time. Because I remember liking that. That's much more standard Mario Kart, if I recall, just from its perspective. Was it Power Rangers Kart Racing? I don't know. Power Racers, something like that. But I am very content playing Biker Mice for you all today, as you all should be. Biker Mice are coming back. They have that new line of action figures. It's only inevitable. Before there's the Isekai anime, there's gonna be one. I hate this. I hate this so much. Nobody hurt me or bully me. Oh no! Ah! No! Alright, that wasn't the last lap. Yeah. Sweet revenge. Where's Limburger? Get fucked. I don't know when the Talking Simpsons crew, I don't know when Bob and Henry are ever going to do an episode about biker mice, but I'm waiting, boys. Just let me know. You had me do Street Sharks, I want to do biker mice. If you haven't done it already. I honestly do. I think between the two, biker mice and Street Sharks, while I would personally love Street Sharks to come back with like an actual cartoon, I think biker mice are a bit more deserving. I think they had a slightly bigger fan base, and they're just cool. They're biker mice, and they're wicked. fucking crushed it, you guys. You're all probably very impressed. Yeah, we could use this money to buy stuff from Greasy Susie. I have $5,300, but I'm gonna spend it on whatever the fuck that the biker might see. What was it, chili dogs?
Here, have a dog. Dog, eh? I've heard of these.
I think it was chili dogs. I don't really remember. Was it burgers? No. Street Sharks ate burgers, which is... I still don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, that is Biker Mice from Mars on the Super Nintendo. I absolutely recommend playing this one if you can get your hands on it somehow. It is in stores now. Allow me to present to you the greatest FX chip game that was ever made. Like, I think everyone can universally agree that Dirt Trax FX rules. Star Fox, get out of here. Nobody can. Stunt Racer has FX. I don't even know that you're a thing. Dirt Trax by Sculptured Software and Acclaim is where it's at. Love this one. I love this one for these guys. You have to be careful with who you pick because their song matters. So that's Hog. He's a big honkin' hog. Talon looks a little bit like Bee Orchid there, so that's cool. Better song, still not there. Spike raises a couple of red flags for me. I don't know why. I don't fully trust him. You know, there's something off with this song. Slash was one of my dudes. He was in my squad on this game, one of the characters I would regularly pick. Blade, I like.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Blade? Yeah. Ooh, how exciting. Reminds me of Dot Matrix a little bit. Fang was up there. I love, he has big Paperboy energy vibes. Like, he looks like how Paperboy would kind of be. Hawk, all right, kind of middle of the road. His song is a little too not as high energy as it should be. And Nails, it doesn't matter. We're going with Fang. Don't really like Nails' song. Who's the boss now, boss man? So sprites for the characters, 3D, cutting edge, polygonal 3D graphics. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? It's kind of sweeping the nation in terms of video games. And why your song is important is because it plays every time you get into first place. So you want a pretty good tune because you're going to be hearing it a whole lot. In fact, if you're pretty good at this game, it's the only track you hear. I love da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da every time you change positions. This is always your rival biker. So there is some control in the game where you can like kind of put the nose of your bike down and kind of like go a bit back, not on your back wheels, but it gives you a little bit of extra push, I think, going off of jumps. Every time you get hit though, like, it just seems devastating. It seems like it's slowing you down so much. And since we're on the middle difficulty, there's a good sense of speed. It is basically like Mario Kart in that sense. When you put up the difficulty, things get faster and faster. I would suggest anyone to go back and play this one, that you start on the middle difficulty, because the kitty training level is just too slow. Like, the game actually suffers for it. Get the hell off me. So I know this is like somewhat of a Nintendo game. I guess technically it's not exclusive, even though it is. Just to say that Nintendo had no part of it other than probably licensing out the FX chip. I'm not sure like exactly how that worked. But I could have used some more violence in this game. It's basically a straight up dirt bike racer, and that's it. At least let me throw a punch, right? At least let me put like a stick in the spokes of my rival's wheels. I would have appreciated that. And the other thing about the difficulties is that the amount of laps you have to do increases. So like the kitty difficulty is like maybe 3 or 4, something like that. This is like 6, 7, and I think the hardest difficulty is either extremely hard and the same track lap number, or it's even more than that, but I can't even imagine. Obviously this track is quite short. God, playing this again. It has been decades, I think. This is another big rental for me. Did not own this one. As you'll probably hear throughout this video, there's so many of these games I did not own because I couldn't. Could very rarely get new games, maybe just during Christmas, and even then one if I was lucky. And all the rest were rentals. I think one or two were like bargain bin games that my rental store would get. We didn't crush it! Oh, his damn theme! Who is it? Who's the racer? Okay, sure.
But that humblest of all God's creatures, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Ah, T-Rex! Hey, T-Rex! I'm not sure if he's an unlockable character. I don't think he is. Ooh, water slides. This adds some water hazards. But yeah, like I was saying before, I had games that I would rent, and I had games that actually would not get rented, and I guess the video store owner felt bad for them, and he just put them in a bin after a while, and I think he marked it down to like $10-15 for most of the carts. So that's where I got a few of the games we'll be talking about today. Playing today. I'll be talking and playing. You'll be hopefully listening. This is definitely a step up in difficulty of the track. If you hit the water, you just get slowed down a little bit. But the turns, they're tight. What I do appreciate about this game is that you can turn your bike around in midair. So if you see like a tight turn coming, you can kind of angle yourself. Like right here. Oh! Shortcut? The history of ultra shortcuts and dirt tracks FX. I was always really sad that a lot of genres, a lot of genres were still in second though, were represented with the FX chip, right? Obviously, a space fighter game, a racing game, an action vehicle game in not Ultra Vortec, just Vortec. Vortac? You know the one. And this, but we never got the fighting game. We never got FX Fighter on the N64. Oh, Jesus. On the Super Nintendo. I wonder what happened to that. I wonder if we'll ever take a look at that game. We never know. And what I never know is if I'm even going to get close to, like, overtaking T-Rex here. T-Rex, I like your name. I like what it stands for. Oh, God. Took that way too sharply. T-Rex, though, at least he has, like, a good rhythm to his song. It's not too overpowering, because, yeah, we're going to be hearing it a lot, because I'm not sure if I'm catching up here. Unless the CPU makes a mistake or gets thumped by a group of other racers. And this was actually started, like, I played Excitebike a little bit growing up, like, at a friend's house. I didn't own Excitebike, but this was the game that made me go, oh, dirt tracks racing, super cool, dirt bike racing, awesome. And then when Excitebike 64 came out, like, this had trained me. So I really liked Excitebike 64. I was sad, like, a sequel published, at least by Nintendo, never came out. Like, we didn't get, like, a GameCube, Excitebike bike game. The best we got was Nitro Bikes on the Wii, which kind of sucked. I think that was made by the same developers that made Excitebike 64, if I recall. Damn you! I don't think I'm gonna beat him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do Jump City. There is another mode we absolutely have to do, so I think I'm going to quit out there. Anyone that remembers this game remembers Rad Tag. So basically you're playing tag in these battle arenas, but you just don't get to fight. You just have to... Oh, there's Skinny is easy, Crash is wimpy. It's Tough Chuck. His name is Chuck, and he likes to be tough. Ooh. So I have already dominated. So you basically just have to crash into him and avoid him. You each have a timer. If you hit the back walls, I think, you actually get tagged as you're it as well. So I used to play this mode with my sister all the time. Big ups if she's watching. She's not. She's like, are you still doing your little game videos? I was like, yeah, I am. She's like, okay, cool. But yeah, I used to play this mode with my sister all the time because it's good fun. I'm really glad they included it because the game controls, like I remember it back in the day, it controlling fine. And the frame rate's solid enough. It's obviously not amazing. Damn you. Damn you. Remember, I'm at the top, by the way. Come on. Yeah. You always tell by my cool face, my cool fang face. Oh! Damn it! So sadly, like most FX games, I don't think they get re-released that often. I think maybe Stunt Race FX got re-released on like the Wii or Wii U or the Switch, but I don't think this ever got re-released because it's an Acclaim published game. I don't think Vortex did. Vortex? Anyway, the mech vehicle one, which I don't think I've ever played. I think I might have played that for like 2 seconds at a neighborhood kid's house on their Super Nintendo, and I was like in love with the FX chip. I was like, hell yeah, nothing can stop the Super Nintendo. Nothing can stop Super Nintendo Chalmers, you know? I was just like infatuated with the idea that the Super Nintendo was getting all these like graphically intensive games via this, the FX chip, and then of course like rendered CGI graphics a la Donkey Kong Country, and then that other crazy chip that expanded its like memory capabilities. Like it was only used in a handful of games, like Street Fighter Alpha 2, like maybe 2 or 3 others, I forget which. And also that like little chip or that little graphical technique that Capcom employed on Mega Man X2 and 3. I was like, man, nothing will ever beat the Super Nintendo. Graphics cannot get better than this. While Sega kids are stupid and spending thousands and thousands and millions of dollars on pointless upgrades that don't do anything better, Super Nintendo dominating, as always. That was never in dispute. You might say there was a time in the early 90s where that was in dispute. It wasn't. That's just revisionist history. So, Dirt Tracks FX is holding it down, dominating the charts in every metric that mattered. All right, so I got lots of time on the board. 54 seconds. I think we'll be able to do this. Chuck, I'm not too worried about him. Honestly, you can kind of just go around this back wall, the red wall, a little bit, but that does get a bit boring, so you do want to kind of I was about to say you do kind of want to get in there and mix it up. Damn it, come on. No? Shit. The spikes are really dangerous. If you hit them, I think your biker dies. That's not true. Don't listen to me. Yeah! Oh, I jumped too high. He has 36 seconds. It's totally fine. And I have like a whole minute, man. A minute. Like, I can do a lot of stuff in 1 minute. That's basically my limit, right? This is well known. I'm honest when I say I can get magic done in that minute. Yeah! Alright, 36 seconds on me, so we're pretty much equal. It's gonna be down to the wire though. I'm not bowing down to Chuck. No! Icarus flew too close to the sun. No. I know it wasn't his fault. I'm the one that hit the wall, but still, I have to place the blame elsewhere. Anywhere but me. Yeah! 16 seconds. It's also really, I mean, God bless these developers for being like, let's just not make sure that this is a 2-player only local mode that you can fight the computer. Yeah. Oh, he's so salty. Super salty. So that is Dirt Tracks FX. Honestly, aside from just other courses, there's not much else to see. There's no other like real modes or mechanics get introduced. I just think it was an impressive technical showcase for the Super Nintendo at the time. And actually, I'm surprised it still holds up. I was thinking this is going to be a big stinky clunker. But no, that's always nice. We do have plenty of other games to get to, so let's rev it up. Alright, so what we got here? We got Playmates Entertainment Interactive featuring PE and Wow, website. I don't remember that. What I do remember is this fucking story title sequence. For the first time, humanity is about to be snuffed out by the marauding forces of the Dark Legion. Algaroth, one of the most bottom shelf names for a demon lord I've ever heard of.
Al Gore?
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
his evil forces emerge from their portal and establish citadels across the solar system. The mega corporations, desperate to retain their power. Yes, please, thank God, the mega corporations are here to save us. They unleash the Doom Troopers to cleanse the solar system of the Dark Legion. The Doom Troopers' mission to annihilate the Dark Legion and force Algaroth back through his portal, trapping him in the Dark Symmetry. That's a right triangle, you idiot. So you're fighting the Dark Legion, but you're employing a group called the Doom Troopers. Doesn't that seem like that they're almost on the same side? Why can't they be the good guy troopers, you know? So as far as I remember, Doom Troopers is what Warhammer 40K ripped off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Whether Mutant Chronicles ripped off Warhammer. So should I take Mitch Hunter or Max Steiner? Demogonist, the Dark Apostle of Disease, has found a home on Venus. You will go hand in hand in an eviction notice. Your insertion point will be 300 meters to the dense western jungle. Find your way along the dangerous jungle path to the mighty waterfall of death. Once across the treacherous waters, wait for sunset, so you may use the cover of darkness to fight your way through the battle-scarred hills surrounding Demogonist's throne of bones. Literally skulls for the Skull Throne. So this is Doom Troopers. So all jokes aside, Doom Troopers is like an offshoot collectible card game based on the pen and paper Mutant Chronicles franchise that I think was like early 90s, like 92, somewhere around then. It doesn't matter. All I saw on the box when I rented this kick, I got a kick. I forget there being a kick. That's weird. All I remember seeing is a really cool box art, and it was called Doom Troopers. And the screenshots on the back made it look like Contra, which it is, although not as fluid, not as good, obviously. And these low rent Donkey Kong Country level 1 backgrounds. It is incredibly violent. How did this get away with a teen rating? Like, you're decapitating motherfuckers. Like, his head, ow! Damn it. I thought the ground was still there. Jesus, that was rough. Yeah, I don't know how they got with that. Wah! Alright, maybe I should stop trying. But like, this got a teen rating on the Super Nintendo. Is just one of those the earliest games that still got a rating once they established the SRB. So yeah, it's incredible. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, it's super violent. There's blood squirting out of his head. Like, Doom on the Super Nintendo, its graphics are so bad that it's pixelated. Oh shit. Wow, there's burning deaths too. These are like fatalities. I kind of forgot about that. You know what? To be fair, it's because I always think I took Mitch Hunter back in the day, but I didn't know back in the day in '95 about the glory that is WCW era Scott Steiner. So, oh yeah, this bit. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty metal. Now, from what I remember, this game doesn't have like a lot of stuff. It lacks the all the power-up variety of like Contra, and obviously not as fluid, but wait, what? Oh yeah, I think there's secret rooms in this. No memory of this, actually. I'm going to the left. Seems counterintuitive. There is a lot of similarities with Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Oh, what did I pick up? I didn't even see. Is there secret bits to the levels? Why don't I have any memory of that? You know why I don't have any memory of that? I just realized this game's hard as hell. I can maybe beat the first boss. Maybe. I don't know if I actually will. Oh, did I pick that up or not? I didn't get it. Oh, shit. I'm here. That actually took me backwards. That's not ideal. Oh, sword guy. Oh. Guns beat swords every time. Sorry, swords. I know we've had our times together, but like you could see. There's not much he can do. Jeez, that's violent. Oh, level complete. Cool. Maximilian only has 3 lives left. Let's go. Same music. Oh my god. I'm just in future Terminator. I'm just in 2029 here. It's close. It's gonna happen. This is a pretty metal back. Ow, ow. Hello? You're not taking damage, sir. Sir? Take it. There. Stop trying to use it. Christ. Okay. So I have 10 shots of this fireball thing, maybe. Use it in a minute. Yeah, here's the situation. This
is the situation right here. My abs are so ripped up, you call it the situation.
Good stuff. Yeah, you get past this section, because remember, I like those mission briefings, because it's actually accurate to what we need to do. Oh, I forgot about this! Holy crap, that looks amazing. When you really think about what you're looking at, oh jeez, taking some damage though. Yeah, it's that ship in the background that's doing it. Assholes, stop pelting me with stuff, please. Thank you. Whoa! Alright, now I'm missing those mines down there. Trying to run away from everything. Oh, there you go. No! Bad! Very bad. Like, yeah, I told you this thing's not, doesn't have the fluidity of Contra. Plus, your bullets not really being seen is kind of a problem. Like, you just want to be able to see your own bullets moving so you can, like, just aim better. The fireball is at least a little more accurate in that sense. Oh, thank God. Oh God, that boss is soon. I have some bad memories of this boss because he's so icky pooey. It's not great. Demonicus, whatever his name is. Like it's very Chaos God coded. It's very, not Slanesh. What's the gross one? Nurgle. It's very Nurgle. I mean, it's not exactly looks like Nurgle, but he's just a grossy boss. Like, I'm the boss of gross. Oh wow, that was poor. I'm not going into the boss area with the best loadout here. Oh Jesus, wasted enough shots here. This is not the type of game that you could easily play and commentate on. As it continues, as some lives, it should be fine. Yeah, this shite. So, for some reason, he just doesn't take a lot of damage. He keeps puking, and the puke, I think if it gets to a certain level, oh my god, and he throws his own bones. This was the bone throne that he loves to sit on. And I don't know what he's wearing. It's such a weird boss. I think you take damage from this puke if you just stand in it too much or whatever. Or if it reaches above your head. Ow, God. Like, I don't know why it has to be so nasty. Yeah, I'm just taking straight up damage now. It's over my head. So now I'm like kind of screwed. I don't know if there's any sort of strategy here. Jeez, okay. Yes, I'll take continue giant weird face in space. Okay. So just, okay. Come on, die! No! I'm losing health. Stop. Why does your puke gotta be like this? Yes. Let's go. Trademark Maximilian Corporation. Okay, Mercury, semi-Dark Lord of Spite, has been discouraging Mishima terraforming efforts in the Southern Hemisphere. Combat troops sent into the region become confused by Semi's mind tricks and destroy themselves. Leave that Semi has instrumented various illusions to hide his secret army inside a large volcano. You'll be dropped into the humid garden near the lava pool at the base of the volcano. Find an entrance to the volcano and work your way up to Semi's area. Dude, this is so unhinged. All of it. Ugh. This is a earthworm gym. Oh, this is an earthworm gym level if I've ever seen it. It feels like it, doesn't it? And like the music is even like, a little bit similar. Yeah, all these flies buzzing around reminds me of like at least 3 earthworm gyms levels all at once. Heck, the junkyard, like level 1-1, and then like another one, like maybe a snot one from Earthworm Gym 2 or something like that. Oh, so there's a really weird thing you can put on the options that say like auto grab onto ledges, like off. Why would I want that off? Do you think I have the coordination or like reflexes to actually grab on at the right time? Nah. You're giving me way too much credit. Oh man, I just realized the crazy face in the background there. Big skull face. A big dumb purple skull face. How stupid is that? My god. Like, get some originality, you know? They're headless. I repeat, headless. They're still fighting. I don't know. As Asgaroth or whatever, maybe he deserves to win this. Oh, if his legions are this dedicated, I don't know. I don't think Steiner over here really has what it takes to take this on. Okay, do I jump this? Okay, get out of here. All right. No. No. Ah, wah! Hilarious. I do believe this game is on the Genesis as well. I can't imagine it's very good. Get out of here. Just this seems like the type of game, like graphics and sound wise, it would be a little rough on the Genesis, especially as you go later into like the 90s, like 95. Go get through the. Oh my god, my controls are reversed. The illusions. I was told about the illusions. All right, we're off. Thank God. No illusions. I can't move. Oh, fuck. Why? No. So that's Doom Troopers. Yeah, it's hard as hell, in all honesty. Just because it's like 15%, it's not super smooth and it doesn't play super well, and then the other like percentage is just because it's actually designed to be rather hard. I do believe you can play in co-op though, so I think this is aged not too badly. Obviously, I'd rather be playing, Contra, like I said before. But considering how like weird and violent it is on 16-bit systems, oh, cool. Mitch is cool too. I should have picked him. Damn it! But how can I like possibly resist the allure of Big Papa Pump in a Warhammer game? All right, it's time for one of the 2 good games Blizzard has ever developed. Yeah, no, you heard that right. It's Justice League Task Force on the Super NES. All right, so here I think we're just going to go for the straightforward battle thing. The story is really dry and doesn't really amount to much. Just do the simple arcade mode. So obviously, Aquaman, Man of Bat, the Speed Guy, Despero, I think, Darkseid, Despero?
That's why I, Despero, have to kill you.
Wonder Woman. It's the Justice League and 3 random villains where no one could decide that they needed a logo. They don't get one, so I'll just be Batman. I'm like, what are we doing here, really? So, yeah, Matt, how is this low-key one of your favorites? This game is awful. Yeah, it's not the best. Certainly better than the Genesis version, which was still also made by Blizzard, or one of the companies that Blizzard... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Condor. Anyway, the reason why I'm playing this, or why it's a low-key favorite, is because it's what I had. This is one of those games I might have talked about before or after this particular game that I got for cheap in like a bargain bin at the rental store. They're just trying to get rid of some of their games, and this was there, so $10 maybe, and I was just like, this is what I got. It's a fighting game, I'll buy it. It's a fighting game for cheap, I'll get it. And yeah, the game is all jacked up. It's all fucking weird. You can do lots of stupid things in it. It's really slow. It doesn't particularly feel good to play, but I will say that some moves are pretty cool. I think the sprite works pretty strong, I think, throughout. Music is also a highlight, too. This is one of those fighting games where, Jesus Christ. Hold on. I'm only picking Batman here because it's like he's got a lot of moves, so I just can cover a lot of different angles. But I'm not sure if it's my authentic Super Nintendo that I'm playing on, that sometimes I think moves just don't come out. It just keeps dropping my inputs. Alright. This is a game that I would actually make an FAQ. For myself, I'd be too scared to post it online. I don't even think I had the internet in like 95 or whatever. But yeah, I would just like make a Word doc of the special moves and any like tricks or combos I could kind of figure out. I wouldn't say combos. Combos is being very, very generous. So this is one of those highlight stages for me. I think the stage is gorgeous, quite frankly. They got all the sea life going around. I have never read an Aquaman comic in my life. Do they have indoor stuff? Underwater? What's the point? Why do they just talk underwater all the time? I never really understood that. Is it because in the comic books they couldn't think of a reason why or how characters could speak underwater? So like, well, if they're gonna speak to each other and do Aquaman Atlantean things, they need air to do that. Let me know in the comments, Aquaman fans. I love that we're actually playing the arcade mode because there's no context why I'm beating the crap out of Aquaman, but I believe in the story mode it's just fakes. He's fighting fake Justice League members. I think they're robots and they just kind of explode. I just want to get straight to the gameplay and stuff. So it's a 4-button game, and aside from that, that's it for mechanics. 4 buttons, a couple special moves. I think you can dash, and yeah, that's the game. I guess Blizzard was given the mandate, make a Justice League fighting game, and they sure made the most basic version of that. That's a banger, though. You gotta give it that at the very fucking least. So I've killed Aquaman, gonna kill Diana next. Her stage is alright, there's not much going on to it. It's just a place in Amazonia. Lots of crushed pelvises all over the place. But it's nice enough. Yeah, the Genesis game, it looks more cartoony, and it's even more busted and stuff, and I played it once. Thanks to Team Best From Now for highlighting that particular version of the game, because yeah, it's certainly rougher. It's so weird that like 2 different bits of Blizzard. It's just weird that Blizzard was making console games, and this isn't the only Blizzard game. We played Blackthorn earlier. I was just into Blizzard games. They also did Death and Returns of Superman, obviously the Lost Vikings, things like that, Rock and Roll Racing. I kind of think about, would Blizzard be better off today if they just remained like primarily a console developer, like kept doing it? You know, maybe the odd PC game here and there. I was just thinking, like, what would happen? Could they have been, because none of these, well, maybe for the exception of Lost Vikings and, well, the original IPs at least, they're all pretty solid. I mean, Lost Vikings got a sequel, right? So you never know. But I often wonder, you know, the road not traveled and all that. Because it's like, oh, well, man, they became a huge fucking mega massive success. Thanks to, like, you know, various games, but WoW. And I'm like, yeah, but there's a difference between being a financial success and, like, actually being well liked by the majority of your fans, or have a huge contingent of them, and like, I don't play Blizzard games anymore, no thanks. After so many fuck ups, like, yeah, I get it, and like a lot of it was probably due to management, specifically from Activision. I think that's the key to. I think the Bobby Kotick part is the key as to how things went down so fast. And yeah, just thinking about the glory days, and this was a glory day game for me, where I'm just playing this by myself in my room alone, just trying to get good at Justice League Task Force. And like, I mean, really, when you think about it, Injustice games wouldn't exist without this laying down the foundations of DC fighting games. There was this, and God, was I excited. Since I played this a bunch, take that, Flash. Not so fast, are ya? Quite slow, in fact. I had good prep time, though. When I was playing this, and I would open up Nintendo Power, like, at the time, I'd see those magazine spreads. Well, spreads, you know, a blurb for that Lobo fighting game that then got canceled. Just still been meaning to play. There's been a lot of canceled superhero games when you really think about it. Out of a lot of, like, specific subgenres, like, it's a ton, right? There's the Shadowhawk game, the Youngblood game, God, the Marvel 2099 game, X-Women on the 32X, like, tons. And that's just, like, all original games. Like, then there's stuff that, like, was being worked on and then stopped like very, very early on. The Punisher 2 by Volition, Spider-Man Edge of Time and Shattered Dimensions, remasters. The Marvel Zombie game. There's just tons of stuff. And there's got to be a couple of DC games in there too, like the Nolanverse Batman game. And there's some games you wish were canceled, like the fucking Aquaman game. How did that not get canceled? Was there a Green Arrow game? I don't know. But how was the Aquaman game on the PS2 and whatever, GameCube and Xbox? I don't remember. How did that not? And by the way, for those asking, you should do a what happened. Oh, no. God, Cheetah's fucking incredibly hot. Anyway, how have you not done a what happened on Aquaman? I have. Believe me, I have. I researched the fuck out of it and it seemed like it went super well. It was textbook. Like, they made exactly what they wanted type thing. I think. This is another standout stage for me. I just love all the kitties. Just doing chill, relaxing content. All of them. Yeah, there's a dead gazelle up in the tree, but never mind that. And, like, is Cheetah has enough, like, feline DNA that it doesn't set off, like, prey responses in the lions? Like, it's just a woman that's very fast and naked and has spots on her and maybe like yellow, like cat-like eyes. That's kind of it. It's still fundamentally a human. Let me know about all the various different versions of Cheetah. Maybe there's versions of her that have more DNA. As much as I love Kristen Wiig, not that version from Wonder Woman 84. Oof, shit's rough. I did like Cheetah in this game though, because the rolling attack and the uppercut were pretty cool. And we're moving right along here. I think we just have Despero and Dark-Con. Yeah, that's the oh wait, no, Batman. Why do I have to fight Batman after Cheetah? It's kind of random. Anyway, Evil Double. Well, I'm glad we're going to the Gotham stage because it's a highlight. This stage looks incredible. The music's really good. Like, very Gotham. And those gargoyles in the background have to be one of the best pieces of pixel art on the Super Nintendo. And if we win on the stage, we finally get the stage-specific win animation that you get. I think it only happens here and if you're Batman. I think that's how it works. I'm trying to remember. And a headbutt, like I've said on the channel before, I definitely want to never receive a headbutt from anyone, but I definitely don't want to give it. It's too scary. What if I fuck it up? Just hurt myself for no reason, you idiot. Anyway, here we go. Green bats, you know. The green bats that hang around on Gotham rooftops. Alright, so honestly, I don't know much about Despero. I just assume he's like an alien bounty hunter or some shit, which is essentially just Lobo. How the fuck did they not put Lobo in this game is beyond me. It's like literally like behind Batman, probably DC's coolest character in like the mid-90s or something. Anyway, I do like his stage because all these crazy characters. I think these characters form the basis of what became StarCraft, I'm pretty sure. There's Protoss back there. I'm sure they took some inspiration from this one background that they made in a Super Nintendo fighting game. All I remember that Despero's moveset is that he just has this eye blast. That's it. And then he's got like a flying kick. I don't think anyone has like well, no, Superman has a command throw, I guess. And everyone has their regular standard throws. Oh shit. Does a little bit of damage. The one thing I feel like, you know, outside of the core mechanics being good and the game playing nice and fast and stuff, is that its presentation is a little milquetoast. Like, just look at the Batman Despero, the life gauges. You're just getting a DC logo for the win round. I don't know, it's kind of lacking personality. And here we're fighting, I believe this guy's name is Thanos. We're fighting in his homeworld of Apocalypse.
You will be cast into the fires of Apocalypse, where you will burn for eternity.
So yeah, I read this back in the day that Thanos was just like literally a ripoff of Darkseid. Because someone at Marvel was like, fuck you. I forget who in regards to what it was. They're like, well, we need our own version of Darkseid, so let's just make that. And that's why they're so similar or whatever. He's tricky though. I think the stage is pretty good. It's very distracting, so I'm trying not to be distracted from the fight here. Oh shit, I forgot that you can just dash through. Everyone can just dash through projectiles. That's unhinged as hell. It's amazing to me that Bruce just gets on a spaceship, goes to Apocalypse, and just beats the shit out of Darkseid, drops the mic, and then just leaves. That's it. Oh, imagine if you could like juggle, because it looked like he was going to for a second with the throw and then into the back fist. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just looking at, like, every match is pretty much played out the same, because there's really, like, this was 95. I think we could have had a super attack for each character, or like just a souped up special move as it. Like, let me build meter. It's 95. Jesus, Blizzard. All right, I'm almost dead, actually. Let's not die. Close this out. Thank you. Whoever knew that the only thing you needed to do to Darkseid was just stomp him.
Had the Kryptonian or the Amazon taken that gamble, they would have lost.
It's easy as that. Wow, and that's Justice League Task Force. I guess you need to go to the story mode to get like an ending or whatever, but it's just simple text, so nothing too special. Yeah, I know that it probably didn't seem impressive, and it wasn't. But I don't know, this is just one of those games where I just have too much fondness for it, despite the fact that I know it's totally shite. And that's all I can really say about it. So why don't we move on to our next game? And this is another fighting game on deck. Special to me. Story, fighting mode. Story is kind of... There's story and there's not. Fight mode is a bit more simple, but I think there's a few little tiny cutscenes that we get to see at least. You have the choice between the Mega Tiger Zord or the Thunder Mega Gord. I'm going to go with Thunder. It has more special moves, more versatility, that type of thing. So yeah, as a kid, I wasn't super into the Power Rangers. I was like a casual fan. I'd watch it on occasion, and I got out of it fairly fast. But when I saw the designs of some of these Zords, when I played this game, I was like, holy shit, I should start watching again. I think I did dip a toe back into Angel Grove a little bit. But this is the game that really brought me into just how cool are Zords sometimes. Like, because compared to the earlier seasons, these are way fucking sicker. Ow. And this game has a lot of really interesting mechanics. Like that. I'm sure most of you probably know how this works, but if you just time your special moves with the bars that build up on the bottom of the screen, you get EX versions that do more damage, do more hits, and you do that a couple of times, you get your super. And this is made by Natsume, the OG super cool Natsume, makers of Wild Guns, Gundam Endless Waltz, you know, tons of stuff. Ninja Warriors again. I really doubt it. I would love, super completely stuffed. I would love it if the new Natsume project team would get a chance to redo this game, but it's a licensed game. It ain't gonna happen. What did happen is my complete total domination of Mega Tiger Zord. I am the Power Zord top, but Lip Syncer's also a Power top. She's really cool. I don't remember her from any episode that I ever watched. She has a lot of cool mobility options. I'm not sure if she'll actually do them. I kind of find that the AI, you have to jack it up to hard for it to, like, start doing some cool shit. And, you know, for these videos, it's just a little quick casual playthrough. I think the other thing they did really well with this game, made me like it so much, is that it really sold the scale of these characters. Let's try my super again. All right, I got some of it. I think, you know, it kind of fed into like my kaiju affliction obsession, I guess. Usually, as long as your character, just because I just did it now, as long as your character has a projectile, you can kind of do it whenever and get your super meter to go. Everyone has one super, and it's all like just double quarter forward and attack. They do a lot of damage, but guess what? Everything does a lot of damage in Mighty Morphin. Ooh. That looks sick. You only get these once you've defeated like an actual villain. I am a little disappointed in the story mode, is that at least a few, like a screen of text or two to like, why am I fighting other Zords? Are they being mind controlled, brainwashed? There's no context for it. For the villains, it's like, okay, well, they're just the villains. Fine. But I think for a story mode, that all that really changes is you get those little cutscenes. You have to either pick Thunder Megazord or Mega Thunder Tigerman, Mega Tiger Zord, and that's kind of it. Like music, sprite work, all-time high. Like, we have never been so back than with this game. It just looks amazing. And just the sound effects, ooh, yeah. That's a great mechanic. You don't see it too often. These guys are not doing all that much, though. Which is fine, because it'll be made up for in the last 2 or 3 bosses, I think. Especially the last 2. I don't know how Goldar will be. I don't know how it'll treat me. Shogun, Megazord. One nice thing about all the Megazord characters is that they're all pretty different. Like, Mega Tigazord is kind of awkward, doesn't have a lot of special moves. Thunder Megazord is kind of like your in-between guy. Just has something, basically a Shoto. Ninja Megazord is the really, like, quick ninja-like character, like Guy or something, so he has a lot of quick attacks. And Shogun, as you can see, he's a beefy boy, big beef, big Zord slapping meat here, and is essentially a tank. Super. He blocked a lot of it. So yeah, he is very powerful, but very, very slow. And the other thing I kind of, like, I do not mean to nitpick, but I nitpick because I love this game so much. I really wish each Zord had its own stage. Because they all just have this Zordon stuck inside a Pentium computer stage. Blocked it again. And I just think, like, that's fine, have this stage. Maybe 2 of them could share it, but I think, like, Ninja Megazord and Shogun Megazord should have their own stages. I don't know where, but, like, somewhere. I don't know. In the ocean or something. Silverhorns. Again, I don't remember this villain from the shows. I think I remember looking them up to see what they look like. And I don't remember if they're actually in the shows or they're just made up for... Or they appeared in, like... Maybe they appeared in Jurenja, the original Sentai show, but not in the Power Rangers show? I'm not 100% certain about that. I'm sure you Power Rangers nerds at home will know. There's another stage that sells the scale really well. I wish there was a little destruction, like you could throw, like there could be buildings on either side. You could throw an enemy into it, or at least, like, you know, the little stage destruction, like a crackle appear in the mountains or something. I think that would just be like, ooh, oh, no, oh shit. I don't think I've seen that throw before. I forgot about it at least. Super. There you go. It's really cool when you do get a combo, because if you just time it with your special move and the meter just syncs up perfectly, like, that's a sick feeling. Like, I wish this had come out a little bit earlier in the Power Rangers life cycle on TV, because I think it could have done, like, even better. I think 95, things were kind of winding down a little bit. Like, obviously the show was still continuing with all the variants on the show's theme. And it's a good thing they don't highlight the actual Power Rangers, because then some of those actors, depending on which ones, may have not aged out well. I don't know. I'm sure most of you have heard the stories or seen, like, TikToks or whatever that sort of categorizes all the various Power Ranger, like, actors, like bit players, and also, like, you know, major characters that have done fucked up things or had fucked up things happen to them. It's like the show was cursed, I think, for a while, and still is. And it's crazy, there's, like, what, 3 Power Rangers fighting games? And I'm thinking of, like, consoles. Maybe there's 1 or 2 on the portables, I forget. But there's one on the Genesis, which a lot of people have told me is really bad. I played it once when it was new on a friend's Genesis, and I was like, no thanks. So there's this, and then there's of course Power of the Grid Power. I forget the name of it. I played that one just a little bit when it launched, and it was not in the best state when it launched. I know it's way better now. Justin and Max are always banging on about Power for the Grid. Bid for the Grid? Yeah, it's called Bid for the Grid. Goldar, play nice. Oh, so that's why all planes are late nowadays, because there's always Power Ranger fights happening. Get the fuck down here. Ow. Okay. Wow, that actually clears the fireball. I wouldn't think so. A little bit of trouble. Goldar, like, the sickest jobber enemy. When I say jobber, I just mean, like, not the big boss. Like Lieutenant, let's say. Let's be fair to Goldar. I just think his design's, like, super cool. I mean, his American voice is always a little over the top. I'd like it if he was a bit more serious. He tries to be, but I mean, he's also a big dork.
You and your weapons are no match for me!
Ah! He saw it coming. He's getting in my head a little bit. I have not got like a full-on shot. And I do think some supers vary in damage. Like there's one or two that do way more shit than that. Especially some of the bosses. Oh, which the first, I assume, will be coming up here. So you gotta show this epic part of the story. Again, just cut to like my Zord's face and saying, all right, now who do we need to take on next? And that's it. And there's Lord Zed. Now, I like Lord Zed. I like Lord Zed a bit more than Rita, just because he just looked more intimidating. I don't like the brain part. On his portrait, I think the brain part's just kind of gross. On his sprite, you can't really tell, so it's fine. Ah. His stage is also sick. Yeah, he might be a problem. It depends. Ooh. Oh, whoa, that was a sick teleport. Good stuff, actually. Blocks way more than all the other CPUs so far. One thing that sucks about getting full super and not using it before the end of a round is that you don't keep it. It just goes back to 0. But if you keep it in the level before it gets to super green, then you keep it in between rounds, which I guess is, you know, kind of fair. Because the super state only lasts a little bit. I forgot to mention that, actually. I do it pretty quickly, but it only stays on screen for a little while, and then you kind of lose it naturally. So yeah, Lord Zed just lost his, thank God. I kind of forget what his is. I think he summons like a bunch of lightning bolts. Oh! I'll take that, but I hope Akuma doesn't show up. Now, the appearance of Ivan the movie character, is strange to me. I guess they're just thinking who's a godlike character that could be a final boss, and I just suppose they picked him out of a hat. I don't care for Ivan. Like, I like Rita better than him, and yeah, certainly like Lord Zed. I don't know. It's just a little bit on the silly side for me. I don't know if that rings true. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. But I remember as a kid being, he doesn't seem very cool. Like Lord Zed is like Shredder, and Ivan is like a jobber that would work for Shredder. Like, just going by his design, and I don't know. He's just this weird wizard that Shredder would employ to stop the turtles. Fortunately, I don't think he's going to be too bad. But again, if you use a code and unlock Ivan and you fight anybody, doesn't matter their skill level, they'll almost always lose, because Ivan very, very seldom lose. Or like Ivan never lose, but I think we should be good. Just has like this invincibility spell, gets you projectiles that home in on you, but as long as you keep up your defense. Excellent death. A clean death. It says he's Ivan he barely deserves one. That's a sick shot. That's a super sick shot. More phenomenal. And other made-up words. Again, not much of a story. I wish it was, a bit more in-depth than that. Fighting mode, I think you can take any character, but I just thought the extra cutscenes would give it something. But that is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. It still holds up incredibly well. Still very fun to play. Another absolute recommend if you've never played this one before. It is in stores now, I believe. We should move on to our next game. I think I still have another fighting game or two in me, so why don't we get to it? Alrighty, it's time for more Konami fun. And if you're looking at the chapters for this one, you might be like, what? Matt's playing a sport game?
NBA, give and go!
Ooh. Yes, I am. Because aside from this and NBA Jam, well, no, just those two. Those are the two games, sports games I would play on my Super Nintendo, essentially. I think that, like traditional sports ball stuff. So, I don't, Yeah, the Bulls. They're the Bulls. They're good, right? I think they're good. They were good in the 90s, right? I remember hearing something about the Bulls being pretty decent in the 90s, so. Tonight's matchup, the Chicago Bullshit versus the P-Pacers. It's 3D, bitch. So that's the kind of gimmick of NBA Give and Go. I think College Slam was also really similar. So I gotta get acclimated to the controls. Just passing to my double there. Big one-hand dunk. Yeah, I think there's steel. I'm gonna have to get used to it. But yeah, I used to play this all the time. Again, big rental. For me, I didn't own any sports games. Is Mario Kart a sports game? I don't know. Fake! Get in. Yeah. When the ball goes in, you get a point. 2, in fact. They're very generous in the NBA. 2 points? Are you serious? What, is it my birthday? What? 3 points is possible? Holy shit. All right, I can't get past this guy. Let's go. Get it now. Oh, God, what's the, steal button? Right, that's to switch players. Oh, don't show a replay of that. No, cancel that. No one saw it. So I think the reason why this game is special to me is just because it was, again, very Konami coded. Like, literally and figuratively. The soundtrack, awesome sprite work, just the presentation. Ooh, do it! No! Yes! No! Even the announcer was just like, nah, come on, man. They're doing the thing where they're passing the ball. Oh, power dunk. I'm trying to remember if you can break the backboard in this one. I want to say you can, but I'm not 100% on that. That I don't remember. I know you could in some of the NBA Jam games, which, yeah, I would play Tournament Edition of NBA Jam this, and then when consoles moved on a bit, I'd play NBA Hang Time a little bit. Loved NBA on NBC Showtime. And, I'm actually playing this, even though it's not exactly the type of arcade basketball game. I can't believe they announced a new arcade NBA Jam style game, which unfortunately seems like it's going to be locked to arcades forever because it's made by Raw Thrills and they're just not interested in making money, I guess. I get it. You want to support the arcades? That's great. How about you do that for 2 years and then you port it like you did the one game? Cruisin' Blast. Are there cheerleaders in this? I forget. Alright, so all the players here, I know Scottie Pippen. Steve Kerr sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% on that. On the Pacers, Reggie Miller. That's it. Those are all the NBA players I know. Anyway, I think we'll just play the second quarter, and whoever's winning at the end of the second quarter, we'll just announce them the victor. I think that's how most of this shit goes anyway. Stop it. Don't you get it. Yeah. Fake. Shoot. Yeah. Swish. I think I talked about this in a video, but at the height of the Toronto Raptors being a team that was announced, the first Canadian team, right? And my cousins are from Toronto, and all they did for my birthday that year was send me merchandise of the Toronto Raptors. I was like, that's weird, but I love the jammy pants that they gave me. They're like sweatpants, and it just had a big Toronto Raptor logo. I think they did this because they knew I liked dinosaurs, but other than that, I don't here's the merch of our team to your... and you live in your city, and that's happy birthday. Okay, sure. I wore the pants, and I think there was a cap too. I wish the Raptors were released in here. I'd take them. I like the Grizzlies too. I like the idea of the Grizzlies as a team. And now they're the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know when that happened. When did that happen? Let me know in the comments. I don't fucking know. But they're in Memphis? Are there fucking Grizzlies in Memphis? Any Memphisites, let me know if you've seen a grizzly at all. And zoos don't count. Alright, I'm kind of pulling ahead, so I'm happy about that. Oh! Fuck you, buddy. Big power dunk, hang off the rim. I'm feeling it. I'm getting that groove back. I'm getting that vibe back. Ready for fun basketball stuff. I hope you're ready too. So yeah, I'm trying to remember the buttons. I still have to figure out what's steal. See, what I do is I hang up here and I swipe at the guy. Oh, I can't. Just jump. Oh! Super pulling ahead. I'm gonna win the championship. I won the championship. I wasn't even looking at the time. Halftime. Time. So what's the score? The score is something. I'm winning, 21 to 0, I think. So yeah, I won like 56 to like 3, I think. I just completely blew out the Pacers' asshole, so that's good. NBA Give and Go and College Slam, I think they're both quality basketball games from what I remember. This will be the only basketball and/or sports game I'll be playing in this video because, you know, that's my life. That was my life in the 90s. And we still have a few more titles left to go, so let's dribble on over to it. Is that even a thing? Can you say it in that way? Okay, this might be a weird one. I know. Bear with me on this if you've seen the name of this game in the chapters. It is probably one of the most best aged mascot platformers ever. Rocky Road. You all remember Rocky Road? Yeah! You know that guy. Oh man, this game. Hold it right there, you fucking, I don't even know who you are. I will let you go this time. Oh, after what you done? It's unforgivable sins. Oh, the owner of the Rose Restaurant. Oh, I guess he must be referring to the guy in the pink suit. You showed up at the right time. Catch that guy for me, whatever it is. Look who we've got here, it's Rocky Rodent. Are you trying to cheat another restaurant? What's wrong, sir? You look worried. Has something happened? Yes, it's Don Garcia. He's a member of the Mafia, and he has kidnapped my only daughter, Melody. Okay, Hagar, let me guess. You didn't make your payment, did you? I love how Rocky Rodent is just like a non-player character here. He's just watching. Didn't you, they are trying to control the whole town. I've got a good idea. Hey, Rocky, listen, I have an offer for you. If you save my daughter, I'll invite you to my restaurant for all you can eat food. It's on the house.
Sounds like a good deal. I'll take it.
Sir, are you serious? Rocky's stomach is worse than garbage disposal. We'll bank up your restaurant. He ate all our shrimp and took plastic lobsters. That's it. We didn't agree on anything. Okay, up, down. Look at this guy. This is the hero. Oh my god, this jump is so bad. Oh, it feels so bad. So yeah, Matt, why the hell are you playing Rocky fucking Rodent? Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to tell you? Wait a minute. Let me warn you first. Garcia is a tough guy. Who the hell are you? Before you go, you better get with the hairspray. The magic of your hairdo can save your life. So this is like, he's a rodent, right? He's just a random rodent. Let's just say he's a rat. He's a garbage rat. And that's the gimmick of this game. He gets different haircuts that have different powers. Like, I just feel they put random shit in like a name generator. Oh my god, now I've already lost it. Like platformer, animal, power. That's it. Okay, that guy's gone. He does look really pleased with himself when he's getting the haircut, so that looks pleasurable for him. I'm like so fast. I love how fast I am. You know, very responsive rodent. Oh, right. Yes, you do this. This is always a part where I would get stuck as a kid because you had to know that those colored bricks were like actually had an adherence to your super spiky pompadour, I guess. Oh, there's my speed. There you go. And food. Because he loves food. Like, there's no more generic... Oh, good job, he just killed himself. There's no more generic power-up in a video game than just food. Oh! That was actually kind of cool. The only thing I'll give that, like, a pass to is, like, in the Adventure Island series. Because, like, yeah, that guy, Master Higgins, probably needs food a lot. Because he needs to, like, salvage on an Adventure Island. Ugh. The hit detection and jumping and just attacking just feels like you've all played a platformer at least once in your lives. Yeah, I should hope so. It just doesn't feel good. Like you're like, you don't feel confident about your jump. It's the same one again, I assume. Okay. There's a ton of shit I missed. But I don't know how long we've been playing Rocky Rodent. So, yeah, I would rent this several times, I'm sorry to say. And listen, as not good as this feels, I can't help but love the little guy. Plus, I wanted a game where I was like, I knew that, like, this isn't very good, if memory serves. So I wanted to have that in the video for sure. Yeah, I think out of all mascot platformers, he might be like one of the worst. I'm sure there's worse than others. Let me know in the comments. What you think is worse. But like, there's a bunch that, like, I like Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel way more than Rocky Rodent, but I barely ever played that. Whereas this, I played a bunch. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, Arrow the Acrobat, Bubsy, like those are all fine, decent even. But fucking Rocky Rodent, oh my god, I forgot how flagrantly ripping off Sonic that is. That's so bad. Help! Someone help! Shut up, girl. Don't blame us. It's all your father's fault. Don't blame us. Sorry, lady, this is just our duty. Hurry up and get in the car. This is kind of like a little serious here.
Hold it right there. Let me get you.
Who the hell are you? What are you?
I'm the world famous Dine and Dash Rocky. If I take her back to your dad, free food.
No way. Please let me go. Oh shit. If you want this girl back, catch up with Art Car before sunset. So long. What a weird restriction.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, now he's fast. Now it's not about my haircut at all. It's not even a factor. It's just run. And I guess this is the type of world where humans and like animal people live together in perfect harmony. So that's good. That's nice. I like that. You know, everyone should get along. Can I jump on these? No, it turns out I can't. Turns out I cannot. So I lost my haircut. Which is great. Oh wait, you can jump on them. Never mind. Just the game's like inconsistent as hell. And yeah, that I didn't like. I stomped on his face, but it wasn't good enough. Nothing's ever good enough for Rocky Rodent, the famous Dine and Dasher, who like uses that as their moniker, as a way to big up themselves. Oh, I'm the famous scumbag. Hey, you're that guy that everybody hates. No, oh, you have me confused with somebody else. I'm Rocky Rodent. Oh man. Alright, let's try to focus. Yeah, you can jump on them. I guess I jumped on it on a slightly bad angle. It's hard to tell, because, you know, time flies. The fun that you're having while Rocky Road. Yeah, now I hit him. What the shit is that? The California Raisins? And really, we're throwing Molotovs at me? Like, what's at stake here, really? I don't know if that's really needed. Oh, it's getting into sundown. Watch. Oh! How the hell was I... Man, this level, keeps going. Okay, I guess we do it all over again. Oh, shit! This is like... AVGN or somebody needs to do like a bad mascot platformer like compilation. Like do all the other ones that they haven't like touched before. Because who play... You know what's really crazy about this? Ireme was at the start of this. In the opening demo, right? Ireme, like, who has made like some pretty good games. I think they were behind Undercover Cops, which they played a while back. That's an incredible game. And probably a good few others, but like Rocky Rodent, yeah. Did Rocky Rodent come out on any digital services? Like probably Nintendo-based ones. I'd be not interested to know, but I would be. yeah, just not interested to know. Wait, why? He's so gross. Ah! What the hell? Why are they? Huh? None of that interaction made any sense to me. Let me know in the comments if that made sense to you. Oh shit. If you catch up to her car by sundown, then you can have the girl back. Like, what? Why? And I do like that we're not saving the princess to like save the princess and be a hero. It's just so I can continue dying and dashing. How is this guy not arrested? Okay, no. So there's a little guy that comes out the back of the truck. Okay, wait for it. Fuck. Yeah, alright. Oh, no, it still goes on. It still goes on. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're entering phase 3 of this chase. Just dead on this guy's hood. Come to heaven, Rocky Rodent. Come here, my son. He's a criminal. No, I'm not doing it. No. I can only take so much of this, of the Rocky and/or Rodent. I rented this multiple times. I think it's because of the box art was kind of cool looking, but then I would play the game and kind of forget how it's not great. Look at this fucker. Oh, I kind of like him. Anyway, let's move on to our next game. Oh yeah, it's time for some Top fucking Gear. Now, not that lame show with those old guys that like cars. This is the actual Top Gear. This is the thing they ripped off, right? So, oh, this music. So yeah, Top Gear, absolutely one of my favorite racing series of all time. I wish it would come back, just have the name again. I'm happy enough with Cruise and Blast, I guess. Here we go now. Excel, Nitro, Brake, Up Gear, Down Gear. I won't be pressing those buttons because I'm an automatic boy. Like, I love Horizon Chase. Don't get me wrong. I wish they just called it Top Gear. I really do. So we're going to Australasia and Auckland. I suppose that's going to be rainy? No, it wasn't rainy. Okay. It is cloudy, though. So that's, I'm going to be concerned about that. Vroom, vroom. I just watched Furiosa, so I'm down bad for some fucking racing right now. So, might take me a little bit to acclimatize because that's been a hefty amount of years since I played. But like, people were like, "Oh, I love Rad Racer on the NES." I'm sure Rad Racer was fine. I think I played it once. It could even be rad, I guess. But Top Gear is like my thing. A little disappointed Top Gear 3000. It's not what I wanted. I applaud the developers for trying something different. I don't think it worked out. They're just a bunch of losers. They should have moved over. And I didn't really care for the ones on the N64 that much. But it has been a long time. I haven't gone back to them. I didn't like Top Gear Rally. I remember liking Top Gear Overdrive. I should probably play them again, right? And then there was another one, Top Gear Hyperbikes. And I think there was even like PS2 ones. Let's kick it! Oh god, I screwed up so bad. I'm gonna need my sea legs or like my tire feet to get back into this. But the music's so good. The sound effects are so nostalgic. Even if I lose here, I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, I think there was a PS2 one called like Top Gear Rally, like RPM tuned. I should just do a marathon of them all. I really should. Anyway, yeah, the composer from Gremlin Software that made this, I'm really sorry I forget his name, but I think the development studio behind Horizon Chase had him do the music for the Horizon Chase series, and it's not as nostalgic to me as the music in this, so it's still a very good soundtrack. Let her rip. And in fact, Horizon Chase has a lot in common with Top Gear. So it's a lot of the same mechanics, really. Just turbo boost, getting money to upgrade your car, and that's basically it. It's just the perfect mashup, right, of sim and arcade racing. Like, I would love, like, I'm sure this isn't going to ever be a thing. I would love, like, a collection, just every Top Gear game. But yeah, with the 3D games being kind of obscure, weird engines and stuff, emulation, blah, 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 like, it's never going to happen. The best we can hope for is for the games to get re-released on, like, the first 3 games to get re-released on, like, Switch Online, and that's basically it. It's like, the soundtrack, I can't even describe it. It's like not aged a day. I think it's because this type of music is like kind of back, like just synthy 7th. It's fine. That's enough to qualify, I believe. It's enough to qualify. I'm almost positive you have qualified. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, Australasia, Ayers Rock. I achieved 0 money for that race, which is fair. I'm gonna do better this time. Gonna do better. Always strive to do better if you can. So yeah, just like in Horizon Chase, you kind of just race all around the world. So, and it's a couple tracks each. So like 3 in Australia, then you move on to, you can go to Canada in this. You can go to Calgary, I think. USA, I think somewhere in Europe, like Germany maybe. I can't really remember. But this is absolutely the type of game when I go back to it, I get kind of obsessed with it again. And when I've decided I have recorded enough footage for this section of the video, I might do an extra race or 2 off camera. I don't think this is on the Switch Online store. I almost positive, because I check the Super Nintendo section every so often, and I would have bought this if it was there, so I don't think it's there. I have no idea who even owns Top Gear. Kemco used to own it, but I don't think Kemco even exists anymore. I'm not sure on that one. I wonder if it's the type of thing where the developers of Horizon Chase actually looked into, like, can we do Top Gear? Maybe the TV show with the old guys, maybe that superseded it and they're not allowed to use that as a copyright anymore? I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. These games still kick ass. I'm very interested if I were to go back in the future and play Top Gear 3000 on the channel. Just the sound of your engine revving up once you kick in the turbo, it sounds super good. So I'm already at 6 now. So that's my PB. 5th, eat my dust, eat my ass. Let me get you a spoon. So I'm pretty sure we can do a lot better. It just depends on how many guys I'm actually going to be lapping or if they're real racers. Yeah, I'm actually far away from first. So these are just randos. It's a guy I'm lapping. I feel really bad. I tell him to eat dirt. That's not cool. He's trying his best. Last Nitro. I know what some of you are probably saying, any of you gearheads out there that want to die historic on the Fury Road. Like, Matt, why aren't you playing with manual so you have to, like, shift up gears? No thanks. No thanks. I love this game. I don't love it that much to have to, like, fiddle with that. There was only one, like, sim-style game where I was, like, doing all that shit, and that was, like, World Championship Racing on the N64, made by Boss Game Studios. Second, I'll take that. Earn some money from that. We can buy something at least. 6K, a cool 6K. Very happy. What can we buy? Australasia. I'm not sure how much 6K will get me. Nothing in engine, at least. Dry tires, wet tires. I can afford some. Don't really care for it. Gearbox, no. I can get an extra nitro. So there's that. I can't remember now if it's extra or if my nitro just lasts longer. But that's enough for now. That'll at least help me right now immediately. Oh, this is the nighttime stage. It looks so sick. Yeah, I think it gave me an extra one. It does kind of suck, even though it came in second. I was all the way at the back of the pack. Like, I'd like a little bit of an advantage for doing well, but whatever. So, I just want to talk quickly about the other aspects of this game. Is that fuel is a thing. So you do want to keep an eye on that because you can almost run out. It's usually on the stages that have a bunch of laps, like 6 or something. And I'm not sure if that's you have to be careful of how much nitrous you use because it eats up a bit of extra fuel, something like that. So you want to balance it. And of course you can see a little readout of your car because your car does take damage. I don't think visibly it ever shows. But if you take enough damage by bumping into cars or on stuff on the side, your car gets slower and slower progressively. I think you can just break down if I recall, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And I'm also probably gonna have to answer this question: why are you playing Top Gear 2 and not Top Gear 1? Top Gear 1's great, love it, but this is just better. It just looks better, it just feels a little bit better. They kind of took it. They're very similar games too, so I always opt for 2. It's in my eyes, there's not a whole lot of point in playing 1 when 2 exists, especially when you can burn the rubber. I'm gonna try to aim for first. He's quite a bit away. After this whole ass bend, and I'll have 1 nitro, so we shall see. Might use it on this next straightaway. We have another lap after this. I don't know. I'm catching up though. I really wish I had that guy hadn't hit that dude. Because I'd like to get a first place here. Because A is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Any of the night tracks, really. It's a great tune. Ooh, is that him? I think so. Come on, you gotta want it. Hey, he's got the cool black car. Yeah, we're doing it. Now watch me, of course, screw up royally. Just trip over my own balls. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yes. Yeah, Matt's the best. Hell yeah, I qualified. 10,000K. 10,000K in my pocket. Alright, that is Top Gear 2. I'd love to play more. Let me know if you'd like me to play a whole Top Gear marathon type thing. Especially Top Gear 3000. Maybe I can get the N64 games and the PS2 one. I just do, I know racing games is not really this channel's forte or my forte, really. But there's certain series that I really love. So I hope you enjoyed that. And we still got maybe 1 or 2 games left to go. So we might as well burn some rubber and get to them right now. Hell yeah, Yoshi. Now let's go play together under the brightest of blue skies. Oh, damn! Hit that beat! Oh! Yeah! That's baby making music right there, folks. If you ever want to know what it sounds like, you can make love to anybody in the world with that music going on. So, this is Tetris. Damn it, I pressed B. I always make this mistake at the start. So, this is, of course, Tetris Attack, the greatest Tetris game of all time. The greatest panel to pawn game of all time, I should say. So, yeah, I did a retrospective on this whole series a while back, the Panel de Pawn series. So, howdy there. Welcome back to Yoshi's Island. Oh, no! Bowser and his friends are at it once again. Using magic, he started the rains, a regular deluge, and doesn't pay his taxes. He even cast a spell on most of my friends. If nothing is done, the world will burn. Luckily, his spell didn't work on me. That's convenient, Yoshi. I figured out how to remove the spell. The time has come, and so have I. So, I'm free! He is free now! Nobody knew that Yoshi is free, so... Lakitu and Goonie. A big gooner he may be. So... the first stages of this game, fighting against the CPU in this kind of story mode, are pretty simple. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be a tiny bit rusty here. The last time I played Pound Upon style game, probably I booted up Planet Puzzle World, Planet Puzzle League, Puzzle World, on the DS, on my 3DS, and that was like a year ago or more, something like that. So it might just take me a second or two to get into the groove of combos, but it's not really going to be a problem at this CPU level. They get progressively harder as you go on. But if you put it on hard, because I have normal mode now, if you put it on hard, then it gets way too hard towards the end. I'm not nearly good enough to pull that off right now. The all reflexes, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at the CPU side that's on the right, you can see that it just moves slowly. Like, it just waits about 3 seconds before it makes each move. There you go. That should probably be it. I mean, obviously, his stack is a lot bigger, and he has tons of combos he could possibly do. But he ain't. I have tons of combos I could possibly be doing, but I ain't. So it's not focusing. Oh, there you go. Alright, hopefully that screws him up enough. Looks like you might not get rid of that. There you go. Cool. Minute 44. That's not terrible. Or my first time back in the bloody ring kumite that is Tetris Attack. Lakitu and Goonie are free now! I'm free! Poochie! Yeah! Poochie's great, obviously. My boy from Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. So yeah, just to reiterate, in case people are wondering, it's like, yeah, even though we're like at the tease in this video, yeah, I did want to focus on like kind of the lesser known, low-key favorites, you might say. Yeah, I could absolutely play Yoshi's Island here, and hell, maybe I will in the future on the channel, but I just wanted to give a special shout out to the OG games. I did own Tetris Attack. I rented it several times, and eventually I owned it. Much later after the Super Nintendo. When I got my SNES Classic, I made sure Tetris Attack would get on there. Oh shit, lots of combo noises. And yeah, I didn't gravitate towards puzzle games like much at all. Like, yeah, I'd play Tetris, mostly on the PC actually. On like MS-DOS or whatever. But this one, I would play, I would rent Wild Snake. Oh, nice. Oh! This Wild Snake, which I think was like from the creator of Tetris, something like that. Dr. Mario for sure. Get a little bit of the doctor. Someone called me a doctor. Yeah, I'd play that. Not much else beyond that, really. Mean Bean Machine. I'm free. Mean Bean Machine on occasion. But really, that was it. Froggy and Claw Daddy. But yeah, basically, for people that haven't watched my retrospective on the main mattmcmuscles channel, essentially, Paneled Upon on the Super Famicom was like a bunch of like fairy girls, very Winx Club coded. And they're fine. They're totally cool. The sprite work was great. And while I'm sure Nintendo of America was like, oh, this is a great puzzle game, but like, I'm not sure if this is gonna like sell all that well. You know what does sell like a little bit better than random fairies out of nowhere? Mario shit. So they said, why don't we put some Mario shit in there? Let's hold on here. Ah, okay, it fell down. Here, I was waiting for that garbage to fall on me. So yeah, they just like, but I don't know, I guess they were like thinking about Yoshi's Cookie, which I actually didn't play much at all. I think I played it once ever, and I don't even remember how Yoshi's Cookie played. Wario's Woods as well. So you can see there was like a line of puzzle games using Mario characters. And while those were kind of like, you know, a bit more unique in that I don't think they were built off anything specific, Piranha Pond was so good, and they were just like, okay, well, you know, let's Mario 2 this on the NES, and let's just recode it with new art and sounds and stuff. Like, the shapes, I think, are identical, so that's all the same. It's just like the story mode and stuff. Like, it's still a story mode with the fairies and the original Super Famicom version, I believe. And of course, this was adopted later. Like, you know, what's hot at the end of the 2000s? Fucking Pokemon. Henceforth, Pokemon Puzzle League, the greatest Pokemon game ever released. These hot takes. No, but it just happened to be one of my favorite games on the N64, and it just happened to have Pokemon on it, obviously. I have not played Pokemon Puzzle League in a long-ass time, though. I think I played it for a little bit for the, retrospective. But other than that, I thought it was amazing just because it had FMV animated cutscenes. Not FMV, but, you know, animated clips on the N64, which is, of course, you know, very rare. Get fucked, Froggy.
I'm free.
Alright, now we're up to Raphael the Raven. Another amazing Yoshi's Island character. Like, I think, you know what really hasn't had much play at all is the Yoshi's Island exclusive characters. Like, when was the last time they've appeared in, like, a new Mario game that wasn't, like, a re-release, like, on the GBA or whatever it may be? Like, I don't think there are any of the new Super Mario Brothers games. I don't think they're in Super Mario Wonder. I don't even remember. I don't think they were, at least. But yeah, no, a lot of them are great. I think they are very of a specific time, so maybe Nintendo's like, oh, no one remembers them. Shut up! Just shut up. Of course they remember them. Oop. Almost missed that. It was staring me right in the face, those greenies. The other thing why I think I like this game so specifically over a lot of other puzzle games is that the pieces are just so Lucky Charms. All of them are Lucky Charms almost. Stars, hearts, like, you could say some of them look like moons, but like the marshmallows, right? And of course, this is, you know, the mid-90s, still very much enjoying the Lucky Charms. Not so much anymore, because, like, I'm afraid they would kill me. But yeah, I just think they're very, like, attractive shapes. Like, they're so clear in how they fit together. It just made it easy for me to play, but then, like, you know, well enough that I got, like, you know, fairly decent at it. I play this with my sister a bunch in head-to-head multiplayer, and usually come out the victor. Not all the time. I'm not going to claim complete domination of that, but yeah, I was up there. I was up there, and like, I think I didn't buy Pokemon Puzzle League until, like, much later. Like, I want to say, like, something like 2001 or something like that. I'd get every version of Panel de Pon and any of, like, you know, the rebranded spin-offs on any Nintendo services at the time. I think Puzzle League or something came out on Switch. Something came out on Switch. I just bought it instantly. Oh, nice. I just bought it instantly. Just like, yeah, you don't have to tell me. I think out of all of them, even though it probably has the most content, Planet Puzzle League or Planet Puzzle World, whatever it was called on the DS, I think it's like the least charming one, just because it just has a generic, like, user interface and music is just not as catchy. Like, it's still fine. It's like this weird house techno-y thing they got going on. But there were no characters in it. It was just simple menus. But the game had a lot of variety with its modes and stuff, and like how you could play it in like book mode on the DS. Oh shit! You can use all of them. All my soldiers, all my no limit soldiers to take on this fucking Koopa. All right, we can do this. Yeah, once you get to these bosses, it definitely has a little uptick in difficulty, but I think we should be okay. But yeah, I was still happy enough with Planet Puzzle League, and I still played it a whole bunch. I think it even had like online on the Nintendo DS, but I don't think I ever went online with it. Just played. Well, no, like no one owned it. No one I knew like fucking owned that game aside from me. So yeah, I was just basically playing the CPU at some point. Like, I definitely think Nintendo could sell like a Panel de Pon collection because they're all like, you know, pretty simple games. Maybe not so much Planet Puzzle League, but you could at least do the original Panel de Pon on the Super Famicom and Tetris Attack and Pokemon Puzzle League. And then there was a Game Boy Color version of it as well. I mean, this is all, I talk about most of this in my retrospective, which is probably the most obscure retrospective I've ever done. Like, it's usually all the same shite for me. It's just all Godzilla, The Punisher, Killer Instinct, stuff you'd expect. So I remember that I got a fair few comments like, oh, I didn't think Matt would ever do this. It's cool. But yeah, no, that's crazy that you like this series. I'm like, it is, isn't it? It also just seemed like Yoshi was just almost the standard Mario character to have spin-offs of. What? This, Yoshi's Cookie, Yoshi's Safari, Yoshi's Story, which I have not played in a very long time. Yoshi's Story, damn. Of course, you know, it's a divisive entry. Obviously, Yoshi's goated for life, but I remember always being disappointed in Yoshi's Story, unfortunately. I wonder if it's like better or it's like aged better or whatever. I remember being really hyped for it too. Oh, nice. I got some crap coming my way. Oh wait, just one? Never mind. The real secret to like fucking over the other players, you have to have a mix of regular combos, which are like the colored stacks, and then have the exclamation gray bricks. If you can do a combination of like 2 or 3 combos, a combination of 2 or 3 combos. Oh, deleted. If you can do 2 or 3 regular combos and then mixed in a gray brick one, that really fucks over the player because they can't, they don't mix when you do a combination on them. Can't get rid of them. Oh, it's Petey Piranha. Or Naval Piranha. Like, it's your navel? Oh, I hate this guy. You get to come for supper. My supper with a nice Chianti. Raphael. Why not? He looks so pissed. He's got this little vein in his head. His head is his body. He's a scary fellow. Ah, shit, I fucked that up. And like, Shy Guys are just running past them. Puzzle Fighter. I wasn't actually into Puzzle Fighter that much. I didn't like how much, I didn't really like how it played. I love all the character art, obviously. If you could just combine Panel de Pon with Puzzle Fighter, I'd be well more into it. Like, absolutely. And Mortal Kombat Deception's Puzzle Combat, also kind of the same thing. You know, it just kind of plays like Puzzle Fighter. God, sometimes I forget that Capcom released that really weird Puzzle Fighter reboot. Which I forget, I honestly, since that's somewhat of a sequel or a new game, that should have been in my Capcom franchise ranking that I did a few months back. But after Petey here, I think there's maybe one more boss fight against Comic. And Bowser's here too, but I forget what mode he's in, or if I need to put on hard to fight Bowser. I kind of forget now. But yeah, after a little Petey pump here, then Comic, because he's the one that created the, like, vague spell of flooding. I don't know what Bowser hopes to accomplish by just flooding Yoshi's Island. Drive up the property values, or drive down the property values, and then buy it all? That's a lame plan. Ooh, nice. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh shit, he has a lot of gray bricks though. I look every so occasionally to see what the CPU is doing. Not that it really matters, but I'd always advise against it. That's why they have the sound effects of your characters making a little bark or whatever, because it at least gives you an audio clue that something's coming, so you don't have to divert your eyes from your own screen. So when you hear like blah, 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 you're like, oh, fucking hell. Reflexes are not quite what they used to be. Old gray mare, you know what they say. Hey, what she used to be. Green. Ah, fuck. Okay, no, it's fine. Hold on. Ugh. I don't like PD Piranha's noises. Naval Piranha, whatever. Oh no, he got rid of all his stuff. That might be trouble for old Matthew. Die! Yeah. No, it's not trouble for me at all. Nothing's trouble for me. Nice. So yeah, probably comic next if memory serves, but I might be wrong on that. Huh? How could this have happened? Ah! Alright, we're gonna stomp someone's brains out. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna step up? Last stage. Alright, it is comic. Comic and comics toadies. What? Nani? How dare you interfere with one of my spells, toadies? Get that, Yoshi. Yo, I'm the original OG Green Yoshi. Go to Poochie. He's just someone not to fuck with. They don't see anything immediately, although it's all there. All the info. Here we go. All the information is always there. You just need to parse it out. Just look at all the Lucky Charm shapes. It all come together. You just have to trust the process. There you go. Oh. Not too bad though, because as long as it's all the same brick type. Oh shit, I forgot that once it gets past those couple layers. Alright, it's not too bad. If he gets it early on, that's fine. If that happened way later in this match, then yeah, I'd be a bit worried. Yeah, this is the first real match I feel so far. Never underestimate the power of a Koopa with mystical magic abilities that are never explained. Like, I guess comics just into the dark arts in general. Just loves his practical magic. One gray brick is good enough. I have 3 though. Oh, red. Nope. That's just as good. That's even better, in fact. Yeah. Give in! Yeah! Piss on his corpse, Poochie! Did I really lose? Hocus Pocus, stop this insanity! You get fucked. Yeah, that's kind of it. I think if you do put it on hard, something else happens. Like you maybe fight Bowser, but I might be misremembering that with another mode. But whatever. Tetris Attack is just the greatest of all time. There's not much else to say about it. Any version of Panel to Pawn is amazing. Comes highly recommended if you're into puzzles, but also casually into puzzlers. I still think like Nintendo could do more with this franchise specifically, but it's Nintendo. They'll not do what you want for another 10 or 15 years, then you might get something. So we'll see what lies in the future for Tetris Attack, but we still have 1 or 2 more games to play, so let's get to them. All right, we are close to wrapping up, I think. Oh. That's not great. Beam Software, though, that's all right. And it is all right. Because they made the video game adaptation of True Lies. They're lies, but they're true. I'm supposed to tell them to you.
One of us always lies, and the other always tells the truth. Which one of you is the liar?
I am.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
I did nothing wrong. Did everything correct. So yeah, this is like very, I know it says low key in the title, but this is a very low key favorite of mine. Harry emerges from the icy waters and onto the chateau grounds undetected. It's very light on story. It jumps narratives very, very quickly. Okay, Harry, you've got to attach the 64 kilobaud modem to a computer upstairs. The place is swarming with guards, so keep a low profile. Just casually wave your gun around in front of everybody. So I was and still am a big fan of True Lies. I think it's James Cameron's like easily top 5 best movies ever. Aliens, of course, Aliens, Terminator 1, Terminator 2, True Lies. I think it kind of goes around in that order, something like that. I really never thought there'd ever be a video game adaptation of it, but then when I saw Nintendo Power, I was like, there is? And I saw it for rent. I was like, well, I'd get fucking in. All right, shotgun. My favorite gun to use in this game. I just one of Harry found a security pass card you can get through locked doors. One of Harry Tasker's trainers in the Omega Force or whatever, the Omega Sector, that trained him is of course Fred Durst because of the sheer amount of rolling that he does here. Now that shots have been fired, everyone's all pissed off at me. Oops, I have Uzi. Hold on. What is the lock button? Yeah, you need to lock my my aim. That's integral. So the only thing bad I can honestly say about this game is that it really doesn't change much. There's not much in the way of like different level things that you're doing. You're basically going from point A to point B, killing everybody in sight. I wish there were like a few different like things you would have to do, like actually be stealthy. Oh shit. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button to roll when I mean to just select my weapon. And that's kind of it. Like that's the only really bad thing because it just feels good to play. It's incredibly violent for what it is. Stupidly violent. I think this even had a Game Boy version. I don't really recall. And all the weapons that you get are the ones that you see there. Mines, grenades, Uzi, pistol, and shoddy. And as you can see, it's a great shoddy. It's like the Doom 1, Doom 2 equivalent of a shoddy, but like from this perspective. So you actually do want to avoid killing civilians. I think if you kill 2 or 3, like it just ends your mission. The main thing that I kind of feel about this in general is that for mission variety, the story just skips around. Ooh, wait, hold on. Good work, Harry. The modem's connected and downloading. Get the heck out of there. Oh, shit. Red shirts. They're the opposite of Star Trek in this. Oh, shit. I'm out of ammo. So yeah, the Uzi does work slightly differently in that you kind of wave it around. That I was saying before that there's missions that I feel really could have fit in with this game that the movie has that they didn't use. I think you could have had a section where you're driving. Fuck. Watch it, Harry. You only have 2 lives left. Whatever that means in this universe. You should have been able to drive around in a car with Bill Paxton and scare the crap out of him. There could have been a fun driving mission there.
Ass like a 10-year-old boy.
You could have done something with that. It was such a huge plot point. You could have put on the black ski masks and done that raid on Bill Paxton's car dealership character. And you could have like done a raid on this like trailer park, and there could have been like, I don't know, some punks there that you could have blasted away. I'm not sure. Not everything I'm going to suggest here is going to be gold, okay? But I think they could have gotten more mission types because they make mission types that aren't even a thing in the movie. Like you fight through a park. That never happens. You have a horse race through the park in the movie, and it takes over the span of like 10 seconds. Not a horse race, but you chase Aziz on a horse. And that's it. There was not even a horse section where you're like riding the horse avoiding things. That would have been ace, but no. So yeah, it's little things like that where it's like I just wanted to be more movie accurate. Again, I'm not gonna front on this. The fact that Harry just wears his white shirt and like brown slacks and just his gun holster throughout the entire game is like he's wearing a tux at this point. He looks super good in the tux. At least they replicated this though. This crazy section. I've got all the info downloaded, Harry. Get down there as soon as you can. Don't get shot by 1 trillion bullets. I'm not sure how you're supposed to play this, but this is the way I play it. Where we just Fred Durst all the way down the hill, and then that's it. That's it. If you stop and you fight, I find you stop and you're dead. Just watch all the guys on the ski-doos just die for some reason. I don't know why they explode. I think they just hit you. They just hit Arnold Schwarzenegger and they just crash. You slow down for 1 second, you get your ass chewed up. That's not great. Oh! It's been a little while in the games we've been playing today that I haven't seen any Super Nintendo slowdown. I'm not even sure if you can kill this helicopter. I want to say no. How am I supposed to shoot up from this perspective? Oh, fuck. Like, this is probably one of the few accurate things that they have in the game. That it's like, okay, that makes for a great level. You took your sweet time. Get in the van. They're still closing in. Like, he's going to do his little pose. I just got a call back from Omega. Yeah. I mean, yes. There should also be a level where you have to like sit in your seat and watch Jamie Lee Curtis do her awkward dance for you. And you have to say different things, different dialogue, and you have to say, do it small, do it very slowly. Come on. This writes itself. Don't hit any civilians. Wig out. Earl's House of Twine. So the really crazy thing about this, I don't know if this is a commentary on American culture, but you could be shooting guys in broad daylight, blood splashing all over the place, bullets flying, and people are still taking pictures and shopping. I just shot that businessman once. He's still businessing. That's crazy. So I don't know if this has just become so routine for all these people that this violent shootout has happened. Everyone's like, yeah. I need to buy this waffle iron. You know? I'm not sure. Like, old people, they're just doing their thing. They're like, whatever, I'm not gonna stop. Ooh, the shoddy. Yeah, pistol's obviously the weakest. Once it goes down in ammo, I think, like, it shoots slightly slowly, which kind of sucks. I think that's the way it works. The small shootout, like, I'll kind of be like, all right. Harry fights a guy in a bathroom in a mall. Damn it. Harry fights a guy in the bathroom in a mall. Oh, fine, I guess. But he didn't kill like 50 million dudes. It's whatever. It's a very short game too, if memory serves. I think there's only like 5 levels. There's the first one we did. There's this one. Then there's in the park. And after the park, I kind of forget. Because the park is really long. We're probably not going to be playing it. You have to just find keys. It's just a maze. It's the biggest time sink in the game. Ooh, extra life. Like, still, this got a game. Like, where was my Running Man game? You know, where was my Last Action Hero? Oh, there was a Last Action Hero. None of them are good. But True Lies. Like, don't get me wrong. I love that it exists. It's just not game material, I would think, on the initial thought of what happens in the movie, which is like, you know, a subplot that lasts for like a good 50% of the movie is just him finding out what his wife's been up to with sleazy Bill Paxton. R.I.P. of course. Absolute legend. Oh my god. I have 50. I now have 100 rounds of ammo for the Uzi I don't own, which is always fun. The other thing with the game is that, like, yeah, no other mechanics are introduced. Like, you're just kind of just walking around the level fairly slowly, and enemy types I don't think get varied at all. I think it's just greenish yellow shirt guy, then red shirt guy, and then that's it. Those guards that we saw earlier in the blue, I don't think they ever come back. Maybe. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Oh, shit. Watch, Harry, you only have 2 lives left. So, fortunately, if other bystanders get killed from all these thugs, you're not responsible for that. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, if you shoot a grenade and it kills like 80 grandmas, your work gets angry. Okay, I'd like to think that anybody put in danger and dies due to your mission, they will not also be happy. But whatever. Harry's Aerosol Cheese Emporium and Big Jobs. These are great. I guess that's supposed to be like Big Lots. They went ham on all these store names. I can tell you that for free. Alright, bathroom fight. Lots of peeing. So much pee. Peeing by yourself, handsome? There's so many dudes. Look at these clown cars that are the bathroom stalls. This is the most violent bathroom fight I've ever seen. Oh, I forgot I have to shoot these doors. Oh no, it's the big dude! Now you actually fight Aziz here? That's not Aziz. No, wait, you fight one big guy and then Aziz shoots... Yeah, you fight a big tough... Oh, damn it. You fight one big tough guy and you kill him, but then Aziz is also here and he, like, shoots at you. That was a great scene. And the bathroom fight, like, I'm glad it is replicated here. Shotgun war! Oh my god. I have 1 life left. Damn it. Got him. Okay. Good job, Harry. Nothing like destroying a public restroom in the name of democracy. Only 18 people died due to your rampage. I hate to say it, but we lost Aziz. He's heading for the park, apparently. Yes! Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if we're going to play much more of this. I have 1 life left. Harry takes the horse back. Again, this should have started at least with a racing level where you're on like a street dodging things while riding on the horse. We kind of had a section like that in the Alps, so I don't know why they couldn't replicate it here. This is somewhere in the park. There's a possibility as backup. Yeah, shitloads of backup. Look, I'm gonna walk 10 feet and then he's got backup. Jesus, Gil. These guys are ice cold, like Ice Cube. What type of a bitch takes the ice cube trays out of the freezer? You imagine that? I bet stuff. I was playing really carefully, looking for every single item. Like there's extra lives hidden around. Like there's an item right behind this tree. Hold on. It's a doable game, especially with passwords. But this is the skill check for the game. This level, because it's so long. It is essentially a maze. You need a Nintendo Power maps. You had to have them. It was the only way to really beat it. Like, you know, Sans Game Shark codes or whatever. Game Genie codes. I have a flashing pixel left, so this is probably... Oh no. Oh, I forgot! Why? Why did Harry have a nuke in his trousers? Anyway, that is True Lies. It's still really good fun. It's so good, it can start a leaf blower. So again, this is another one that comes highly recommended if you ever want a pretty challenging action game. And it's based on a movie, and it's actually quite fun. So there's that. I think we have 1 more game left to play today, so let's get to it. Alrighty, we are wrapping up this video today with Excalibur 2097. It's been a while. I'll tell you that for free. 2097. That checks out. Neo New York. Life has ground to a standstill. There are no more jobs to go to, no more parks to walk in. People do what they're told, or nothing at all. Alright. Geese Howard, a warlord named Raptor, rules the city. He runs New York for a global mob and runs it without mercy. Raptor has unleashed an army of ruthless mutating morphs. This one's for you, morph! Upon the city to enforce order. Order? Order. That's just Geese Howard. Anyway, only 2 people stand in Raptor's way. A man named Slash, like the guitarist, and a woman named Alex. Slash wields the magic sword Excalibur. Better than Raptor's own blade. It can rip through steel like rancid butter. Why did you have to have rancid? Just hot butter would have been fine. Anyway, Slash is the only man who scares Raptor, and Raptor hates him for it. That's actually pretty cool. I hate that guy! I'm so scared of him! Kane, Raptor, this is Slash, one of the last honest agents in Special Forces. We can't buy him off, no matter how much money we dump truck up to his house. As long as he's free, he'll never rule this city. I assume this is Alex, or maybe April O'Neil. This is the woman Alex, Slash's partner in Special Forces. We can't buy her either. What's with these cops? We can't buy them. That's what cops are good for. Slash and Alex are the only agents we don't own. They dare to rebel against your authority. Raptor, what should we do? Kane, anything we can't buy, we take. Bring me Alex, and Slash will come to us. And at last we'll have Excalibur. Brilliant, sir. Just absolutely brilliant. I met the Slash before. It'd be thrilling to fight him. That's always a good villain motivation. I'm so bored with spineless little men like you. Yes, sir. But unfortunately, Slash will never get this far. Of course not. You'll see to it. I forget this story sequence. This was another rental for me, absolutely. There's a 2-player mode. I'm ready, let's go. Wow, that is delayed. Like, your sword just stays out. It's not a quick slash. And that's my name. I should be all about that lifestyle. Can of Coke? Yeah, can of Coke to you, V1. You can see, though, graphically, this game is pretty impressive. They got a layer of fog going on here, the reflections on the water. Some good stuff. Ow! Whoop! Music is also pretty good in this one. Some weird techno group did it or something. They were credited at the start, but I kind of missed their name. So I love how Raptor's blade wasn't even given a name. That's a shit blade. You gotta call your blade something cool. Like Excalibur 2097. That's a super cool name. Oh! Oh shit, okay. Alright, I gotta take this slow. So, yeah, I think this game might have been something else in Japan, and like it was altered for American audiences, I think, Western audiences. I'm not 100% on that, but I think there might be some credence to it. It just smacks of that. And Activision is weird, because you never... I don't remember many games you see the Activision logo on. What the hell is this? I can't move. Oh yeah, this guy has a big freak out. Oh, it begins! Yeah, these are the morphs, I believe. So yeah, this reminds me, the fact that this guy's given a life bar at the top is that there's boss fights. Ow. He doesn't do too much damage, actually. That there's boss fights in this that are basically... Ooh. Gross. They're essentially fighting game things. I'll probably be fighting the guy. He looks like Blanca with a sword. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Burger. Yummy! Tattoo, I believe his name is. Tattoo or... No, my name is Slash. Never mind. Yeah, no, I think his name is Tattoo. He has like a gas... He's like Blanca with a gas mask and a sword. I know that sounds weird because it is. But no type of graffiti that just says "you" on it. Well, that's pretty deep, I think. You'd think they'd come up with better things to complain about with graffiti. Aw, shit. In Neo, New York, where you do what you're told or nothing at all. I'll take nothing at all, please. So I get to just do whatever? There he is. So, another doomed agent. Another man with a bad tattoo. No one insults my rose, boy. My thorns are gonna cut you real bad, like. Alright, I remember these boss fights being tough as hell. So we'll see. Yeah. This game kicks ass. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, he just blocks the projectile slash. Can I just poke at him? Oh! Yeah, his tattoo's has like a weird, like, tentacle shoot out of his chest. That's not fun. Oh! Alright, I probably have a few lies. I think we can do this. And there's a whole cast of characters that you fight as bosses. Kane, Raptor, obviously. I don't think Alex is part of it. But yeah, they're playable in the two-player dual mode. It's essentially just a fighting game. Not a great one, if memory serves. Unfortunately, you can't play it against the... Unfortunately, you can't play it against the CPU. It's like local two-player only, which kind of sucks. It'd be cool to like fight these CPUs there so you can get practice against the bosses in quest mode, but... Alright, well, sword... Jumping sword slashes, it seems pretty weak against, to be fair. Oh! I should block right after that if I can. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you can see this is not tuned to be a fighting game specifically. Okay. Oh! I should just quit it with the projectiles. I feel like there's a moment to use them, but... Damn it! No! What the hell? My inputs keep getting dropped. What the hell? Let's fucking roll back netcode. Come on, Tattoo. You gotta give me something. Why? You just can't seem to do a lot of damage at this stage. At least the music's good, but Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's not a fighting game in the sense that you can like just walk backwards as normal. Like it's just like the arena gets locked in here, and other than that, it's kind of essentially a boss fight. It is on one plane though, so I've got to give him that. No, come on. What? No continues? You gotta get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. I guess that's Excalibur 29/7. I think there's probably some moves I'm forgetting, sword slashes or whatever, but I'd be totally down to play this more in the future if you guys want to see a bit more, get used to the controllers or whatever, or find the instruction manual or something, because I remember there being like other sword moves that you could do, but they weren't coming out for me. But I'm sure Excalibur 2097 super fans out there will correct me on that. But that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this look at some of my, Super Nintendo favorites. If you'd like to see another video like this in the future, do not hesitate to ask me the guy, and hopefully I can get that to you in the future.
Yeah.